Like, don't push me, I'm close to the edge. Like, legit. What's not okay is for you not to be selfish and then you end up giving yourself to people who deserve a lot less than what you're giving them. I feel like people need to understand that they be trying to hold their friends to a certain standard and they don't even be good friends their damn self. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's been a while since we've done this setup and I am in my new filming space. I should have shot this a little bit earlier. Y'all are gonna see, like, in the video this was up because it was daytime and it was looking real vibey, but like, it's night now. The sun is down. I took a little bit too long to shoot this video. It's okay, such is life. Today's video is going to be a get ready with me, a life update, as you guys can tell by the title. And I'm just gonna be kind of like telling you guys where I am in life, things that's just been going on in my mind, things that I've been going through personally, kind of, but not really, because you know, I be telling y'all, but like, I be like, I don't know. You know what I mean? I be telling y'all the real, but it's just like, that's just how I am. I'm not really like a super open person. So I have to be very mindful about what I put out there as well, because I just don't want no problems. Okay? Her. But if you guys want to know where I've been, how my life has been, what's been going on in my mind, and y'all want to know my thoughts, y'all want to know my thoughts and my opinion on whatever it is that I put in this caption or this title, then go ahead and keep on watching. Before we get into it, make sure that you hit that subscribe button. I am almost at 4K subscribers. Thank you guys. Like, I literally want to cry because I think I spent all of 2021 trying to get to 3,000 subscribers, and I'm only in the 5th month of 2022 and I'm at 35. Like, I gained 500 subscribers in the first 5 months. Like, I'm so grateful for you guys. Like, thank you so much for coming back to my channel, for subscribing to me, for loving me. You feel me? I'm just so happy. I'm just so happy that my little family is growing on here. The fantasy family is growing. I'm super appreciative of all of you guys that decided to hit that subscribe button. And I hope that if you're a returning subscriber, welcome back. If you're a new subscriber, thank you for subscribing. And if you are new here, welcome. My name is Fantasy. I do videos on makeup, fashion, hair, home decor. I do it all. Like, I'm a Renaissance baby. I just do it what I do. Okay, I do what I do. And I hope that by the end of this video, you decide that you want to join the Fantasy family and join us so we could get to the road of 4K. Let's get to 4K. I'm hoping that I can get to 4K by like July. And then our goal from like July to like December will be like, let's get to 5K. Like, I'm really just hoping that we can get there. I feel like y'all can do it. If y'all come to my channel and y'all watch my videos and you've been scrolling through my vlogs, then go ahead and hit that subscribe button. But let me not ramble any further and let's get into the video. Oh my God, y'all don't even understand that I was sitting here talking to you guys and y'all didn't even know. My freaking mic was not installed or anything. All right, y'all, let's start over. Anyways, as a disclaimer, I already said it before. If you see people walking behind me, it's because I live on the first floor. So you're gonna see people walking around me. This content space is not really a definite if this is like where I'm going to be at like forever. I might move this into my living room. I'm not 100% sure as of yet, but this is where we're at right now. Let me know down below in the comments how you guys feel about this, if you guys like the setup. I tried to do like the Carly Bible thing with just this one light. Not for me. I'm dark skinned. I just feel like one light is not enough. I need to be surrounded in light, and I just feel like I'm just so used to having my setup a certain type of way that I just like that. But I am using way less lights than I've used in the past. And my old setup at my mom's house. So in my room there, because you guys know I had like 6 lights, and right now I'm only using 3. You get what I'm saying? Like, so it's a little progress. It's a little progress. I'm very proud of myself. I'm going to kind of just show you guys kind of what I'm doing as I'm going along with it. If I don't mention anything in the video, I will mention it down below in the description box. I already started off with my moisturizer, the Ole Henriksen peptide moisturizer, strength trainer peptide moisturizer. And then I went ahead right on in with my Peers my $1.29 Pierce soap for my brows. I laminated my brows the other day, so it definitely did make the whole process so much easier. And I was just going in with my brows with the Benefit Foolproof Brow Powder. Mine's is a little dirty because it's been used and abused. Okay, baby. We use our products over here. But, so the first thing that I wanted to talk about, what I was talking about before I realized that y'all ain't no sound playing. So what I was saying is that it's been hard for me to kind of adjust to this new way that I want to live. Okay, so I feel like I am someone who I always make sure that the people around me are good, right? I always try my best to do that. And I feel like I got to a place where I was making sure that everyone around me was good so much that I wasn't paying attention to myself and what it is that I needed, because I was just trying to be there for everybody and be a good friend. Because prior to this year, I was going through a lot and I felt like I really didn't show up for my friends the way I wanted to, or I felt like the way I wanted my friends to show up for me, which also goes into another topic that we're going to be talking about later too. I remember one time I went to like this group therapy session, and one of the things that they talked about is that instead of trying to hold people up to a certain standard, you should take the reins of how you want your relationship to be. Like if you want your relationship, if you have a strenuous relationship with your parent and you want it to be a certain type of way, like you want them to call you all the time, or you guys want to go out, you take the first initiative, you take them out, you call them, and that will start to become a norm between you guys, and you'll slowly start to see that they'll start doing the same thing. So that's kind of the take that I started to take on my friendships, because I was going through a lot in my life and I feel like I wasn't really there for my friends, and I tried my best to be there. Then I went through a whole bunch of stuff last year, and that kind of like made it hard for me to do what it is that I wanted to do when it came to my friends. However, I just feel like I'm that friend that's like, I may not be there all the time, but I'm there when you need me. Like if you need me, I don't care what I'm doing. I would drop whatever I need to drop to be there for my friend, because my friendships mean so much to me. So I feel like I was going through a lot of my life. I've been going through a lot of my life, and we're using the Dior Forever Skin Glow foundation for a lot of years. And I wasn't really there for my friends the way I wanted to be there for my friends. So I decided that I was going to take the reins on my relationships and really try to be there for my friends the same way that they are there for me, or how I want them to be there for me. And I feel like through the process of doing that, I was doing that with like my family, I was doing that with everyone, but I feel like through the process of doing that, I was spreading myself very, very thin. And I don't want to say like, oh, I'm taking the reins of my relationship and oh, I'm doing this so that I can get it in return, because I feel like I've always just been naturally a nurturing, a giving friend, and I would give the shirt off my back to people that I love. And I feel like because of that, it kind of gives me the short end of the stick always, because I started to get to a point where I felt like really, really down, and I just feel like my friends weren't really there for me. Like I was kind of like the last thought in their minds. It's kind of sad to say it out loud, but I feel like I had to say it eventually. I'm gonna let this sit for a little bit. I was the last one that people thought about, and I felt like it started to affect me as a person, because I started to feel like unwanted and in my friendships, and I started to retract from my friendships. And I am just someone where it's like, I don't like to feel like I'm chasing people, whether this is family, friends, personal relationships. I don't like to feel like I'm chasing. If I feel like I'm chasing, I'm going to retract, because it's just like, there's no point in me trying to pursue a relationship that you clearly don't care to pursue. So I just decided that this year I'm really just going to choose myself, because when I was choosing everyone else, I was sacrificing my own mental health and happiness. And I felt like because I'm just naturally this way and I'm such a giving person, when I finally sat down and I was at my lowest point, I started to reflect on my life, and I realized that a lot of people aren't there for me the way I'm there for them. And that doesn't mean that I'm going to change the way I'm there for them. I am going to be there for them. However, it's not going to be in the expense of my own happiness or sanity. And I just feel like this year, I just really want to focus on being happy. Like that's all that it is. Like I just want to focus on being happy. And then if in that process I end up losing friends, family, personal mates, whatever the case is, so be it, because at the end of the day, I'm choosing myself. And I felt like for a very long time I didn't choose myself. And I feel like people friends, let's just be real. I feel like friends are the hardest to keep relationships with, especially if you've had friends for a very long time and you guys grow up together and all of this stuff. Like, I feel like friends are the hardest to keep, especially female friends, because I feel like people expect you to stay the same. Like, people expect you to be the same way that you were in high school, or you guys to be able to hang out the same way that you guys used to be able to hang out in high school, middle school, college, whatever the case is. But it's like, we change, we grow, we change, it's different experiences that we go through. People go through so many different things, you know? And I feel like it's very important to check up on, I feel like I'm all over the place right now, but I hope you guys are following along with me. But like, I feel like it's very important to check up on your friends, you know? Even the strong friends. I hate I hate being the strong friend, because I feel like everybody sees me as a strong friend because of the things that I've gone through in my life, the things that I have experienced, and I still, you know, keep my head up and I smile and all of that. But I'm tired of being the strong friend. I want to be the friend that people check up on, that people ask if I'm okay, because I'm not always okay. And a lot of times I have not been okay and people literally did not know. And I feel like out of that, I ended up losing friends because I wasn't okay. Like, I wasn't okay. And instead of it just being like, oh, let me check up on my friend, it was, you don't care about our friendship. And I personally just feel like you should just meet your friends where they're at. Like, that's just really what it is. And I feel like I learned that in the process of me choosing myself, because I realized that I didn't want it to be like, oh, I'm going to create this friendship group or a relationship that I wanted. It was, I'm just going to appreciate whatever my friends can give me. And I hope that in turn, they can also appreciate whatever I can give them. So if I can't give you all of my time and you choose to not be my friend, so be it. Because I'm not going to do that no more. Like, I'm not spreading myself thin. I'm not putting other people's happiness or pleasures before mine. Like, I'm so much in a selfish year where it's like, I just need to choose myself. And it's hard. I'm not going to hold you. If you're a very, very giving person, it is very hard for you to then be like, I'm just going to choose myself, because it feels selfish almost, you know? And it's like, it's okay to be selfish. It's okay to choose you, because that's what makes you happy. What's not okay is for you not to be selfish, and then you end up giving yourself to people who deserve a lot less than what you're giving them, or giving yourself so much to people that you don't have no energy to give back into yourself, to love on yourself. Like, loving yourself is so important. You should always make time for that. And it doesn't mean like, oh, like, stop hanging out with people or whatever the case is, but it's just like, just be there for yourself. Give yourself grace and allow yourself to feel whatever it is that you're feeling, you know? And feeling like you need to be around, or having friendships where you feel like you always have to be there for that person, or else they're not going to want to be friends with you, is a toxic relationship. Like, it's not a relationship that I feel like you should even try to keep up with, like, to be honest, because it's draining, it's tiring. And I really just feel like, meet your friends where they're at. I feel like I'm a very low maintenance friend. Like, we don't have to talk every single day or whatever the case is. Like I said before, I'm not the friend that is going to be there all the time, but I'm going to be there when you need me. Like, and I feel like, you know, like, if you and your friend used to talk all the time, but now they can't, or whatever, because they're going through life, or they got married, or whatever the case is, they had a baby, whatever, meet your friend where they can. They're not going to be able to go out with you all the time, especially if they have taken that next step in that next chapter. They're not going to be able to go out with you all the time. They're not going to be able to talk on the phone all the time, because their time is spent different. And even if they don't have kids, I just feel like as we grow, we have different responsibilities and different things that become the forefront of and the importance in our lives. And we communicate. Let's just put it down to that. Freaking communicate with your friends. Let them know how you feel. Let them know if you feel like, oh, you know, like, I feel like we don't hang out as much, or we don't talk as much, or whatever, because your friend could be going through something. Your friend could be on the edge, okay? Like, don't push me, I'm close to the edge. like legit, like ready to crack. And like you're sitting here thinking that it's something personal, and it's probably nothing personal at all. It's probably something going on with their lives. And that would be the opportunity for you to then be there for them. And because you were there for them, they're going to be there for you. Because those moments when you need somebody, that person that's there for you is the person that you tend to like gravitate towards when you come out of that state, you know? But I feel like people lose friends because they're just not realistic with their friendship standards. Like, it's so unrealistic. It's very unrealistic of you to think that your friend is going to be on your ass 24/7. That does not make sense. It does not make sense at all. Like, and that goes hand in hand to like, you know, being selfish. Like, I just feel like this is your selfish year. This is my selfish year. And I hope that you guys take it as a selfish year too, that this is your sign. If you thought about you wanting to choose yourself, you go ahead and you choose yourself. This made such a difference. I'm sorry, y'all. Anywho, if you have thought about wanting to be selfish and wanting to put yourself first, and you're just like, oh, I don't know, because I feel like I'm gonna lose this, down, and third, go ahead and put yourself first, sis. Put yourself first, okay? Like, nothing bad is gonna come out of putting yourself first. Nothing bad is gonna come out of being selfish and making sure that you're good. Because how are you gonna be there for other people if you're not good within? If you're going through whatever you're going through, take the time to heal, come from that. And you know, if you feel like in that process somebody wasn't there for you, your friends weren't there for you, or you needed a little bit more support, don't just drop your friends at the drop of a dime. That's toxic as hell, okay? Like, go ahead and just have the conversation. If the relationship is worth you wanting to keep, if you feel like it's worth you wanting to keep, go ahead and have that conversation with your friends, because that's important. You know, I feel like friendships, especially for females, are very important to have because it keeps you grounded, it keeps you whole, you know? Like, I just feel like friendships, like girl friendships, are just so important in female lives. And I just feel like instead of just cutting your friends off, you should talk to your friends and see if they're good. Like, that's just the basis of it. Like, I also have been in a space where I'm just redefining myself. And like, this goes back to like when I was talking about me choosing myself and being selfish. I feel like I'm in a space where I am redefining myself. Like, I was journaling the other day and I kind of just closed my eyes and I imagined, like, who do I want to be? Like, how does that version of me, like, how does she dress? Like, it's basically like kind of creating an avatar, you know, like an avatar of yourself, of the person that you want to be. Like, it's just like redefining yourself. And I am in the process of redefining myself. So it's kind of like I closed my eyes and I was just like, who do I want to be? How does she smell? How does she dress? What does she do in the morning? What does she eat? You know, what is her day like? And I just wrote all of that down, and I felt like I just really wanted to implement that into my life and just doing things that I want to do that makes me happy. Okay, this all goes into happiness, because this is the year of me being happy. Like, this is the year of me just wanting to look at my life and I'm just happy with every aspect of it. So I just feel like I'm slowly just changing things that I am not happy with, that doesn't, you know, fulfill myself and my heart the way I want it to. And I'm replacing all of those things with things that is going to make me feel whole and feel good. So, you know, that means I pray more. I want to get back into the gym. So I am trying Pilates. I'm very excited about that. I've been wanting to do Pilates for a while. And then Lori Harvey want to go on Met Gala and talk about, oh yeah, Pilates. And now all the Pilates classes are getting booked up left and right. Like, I don't even understand. I'm just gonna go in with the Laura Mercier translucent honey. The powders that I used was the Huda Beauty cinnamon bun and kunafa. I feel like I want to challenge you guys to do that too. Like, redefine, you know, yourselves and think about if you have like any goals that you want to achieve, right? Let's say you want to start a business or whatever the case is. How is your life going to be once you start that business? Do you feel like you're going to be getting up earlier? Do you feel like you're going to be researching, you know, sourcing fabric? Or are you going to be researching the current market of the designs or the type of clothing that you want to put out? Like, if that's what you're going to be doing, you should start doing that now. Because the more you start living who you want to be, is the closer you are going to become to becoming who you want to be. Like I said before, it's very hard to choose yourself and to just make sure you're putting yourself forward. But I know that at the end, I'm going to get gain all of those things back. Like, I'm not going to be able to be outside the way I want to be outside, but I know that at the end of it, I'm just going to be happy with where my life is, and I can play later. Like right now, I really am in a process of, I want to put in work. Okay, I want to put in work. And for me personally, this is pertaining to like my YouTube, my Instagram. I'm now on Pinterest, y'all, so go ahead and follow me on Pinterest. But this goes on to like every single aspect of my life. I really want to put in work. I'm tired of just feeling like I'm not growing. And just the other day, like last night, I had like a full breakdown, meltdown with my boyfriend, because I was just like, bro, I feel like I've been doing content for years. Like, I feel like I've been doing content longer than a lot of the bigger influencers who are influencers now. And I'm just like, dang, I don't know what it is. Like, why am I not gaining anything? Or like, why am I not receiving, you know, the growth that I want, or anything like that? And I feel like I got into like my own head, and it was just like, dang, I don't know if I want to continue on doing this. Like, I feel like I wanted to quit creating content, and I wanted to just go back to just living a regular life, a regular life, right? And my boyfriend was just like, why? Like, you think about like last year you were at 2K subscribers on YouTube, and you were trying to get to 3K. Like, it took you a year to get to 3K, and you're only 5 months into the new year, and you are already at 3,500, and you literally just made 3K over December. So just think about the fact that your channel is growing, and is growing at a faster rate, and you have to just be appreciative of those small wins. And I'm 100% appreciative of the small wins that I have received and gained. But it just be like, dang, you know, like in the past, I was just basically putting out what everybody else was doing. So if that was makeup, let me just go ahead and do makeup. I'm good at makeup, so why not? If it's this, I'm gonna go ahead and do that. But I feel like now I'm in the space where I just feel like, why is this not sticking? Goodness. I feel like now, yo, please don't get me tight. Anyways, I feel like now I'm in a space where I'm like, I just want to create content that I am happy with, content that I love, content that I love to see. And I just hope that, you know, my people will find me. You know, the people that enjoy watching me will find me, and we'll grow together. And if they decide later on in life that how I live my life at that point, they don't really care for, and they decide to leave, so be it. But I know that I enjoy to create content, and I don't want to stop doing it, because I just feel like I put like almost my all into this, and I don't want to get emotional, but I feel like I put so much of me into my content, and I try to be the best that I can of it. And sometimes it sucks just feeling like, dang, like when is my turn gonna come? And it's not, I don't ever hate on anybody's success. I love seeing the girls win. Okay, I love seeing it. Like, it makes me so happy, and it's kind of a motivation. Like, I'm like, all right, I need to step my game up, because I know that if she can, I can too. You know, that's how I see it. And it's just like, I'm just like, all right, like, I've been doing it. Like, so let me get something. Let God, come on now, sprinkle a little ding, 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 a little glitter on this side, okay? Because I'm struggling. Like, I really am. Like, I feel like I'm outgrowing the modeling phase. I'm getting older. I am getting closer and closer to my religion. So there are also things about modeling that don't really go hand in hand with my beliefs and what I believe and how I want to live my life. So I just want to be very cautious about what I do moving forward. And I just want to focus on the things that I enjoy doing. And I feel like YouTube is just one of those things. Obviously, YouTube is not my end all be all, but it is one of those things that I always find myself finding very therapeutic. Like, whether it's vlogs and all of that, I just find it super, super therapeutic. So I'm just like, I'm not focusing no longer on like what other people are doing. I'm just doing what I enjoy doing. And I went on this whole rant on Instagram yesterday. If you guys don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you do. I have a link directly down below in my description box. But make sure you do follow me on Instagram, because I'm starting to like, you know, chit chat with you guys more over there in my stories. But I was having this whole talk yesterday about like, I always feel like I'm like put in a box when it comes to YouTube or whatever, or Instagram. Not so much YouTube, because YouTube, I've been doing my own thing and doing whatever I love doing or whatever is going on in my life at the moment on YouTube, no matter what. But I feel like on Instagram specifically, it was just kind of like, you have to have a niche. Like, you have to have a niche on you hear them talk about it all the time. TikTok, Instagram, all this stuff. And honestly, no, be authentic. And the thing that's authentic about me is that I know how to do a lot of things. I enjoy doing a lot of things. So you guys are going to get different type of like content out of me. And I hope that you guys stick around to just see the growth and start seeing all of my hidden talents that I have. Because I was telling like people on Instagram, like, there's a lot of people that don't know that I know how to do hair. There's a lot of people that don't know that I'm a model. There's a lot of people that don't know that I know how to dance, I know how to sing, that I know how to cook, I know how to create things. I'm a very, very creative person, that I know how to design things. Like, there's a lot of people that don't know that aspect of me. YouTube have seen little snippets of me doing that, but you guys haven't really seen it like full throttle. So I just feel like this year I really am just being like, I'm just putting out everything that I love. Like, and it doesn't matter if it's makeup at the moment, if it's fashion at the moment, if it's home decor. You guys know that I just recently moved. Okay. If it's like home decor or whatever, that's just, I'm just doing what I love in the moment. And I just hope that you guys are able to receive it. And as I continue on, you know, creating that content, if in that process I see that people are gravitating towards a certain specific type of content more, then I would just create more of that. Because at the end of the day, even though I'm creating this content because I want to love what I'm doing, I know that I'm also creating it because I want to help other people out there as well do whatever it is that I'm making my videos about. So if they are gravitating towards a certain type of content, I'm gonna make sure that they get the content that they came for. You get what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna just hold y'all out and be like, oh, well, this is my page and I'm gonna do what I want. No, like, I'm really just gonna try to be there and create as much good content as I can that has you guys in mind. So yeah, so I have moved. You guys already know this because I have 1,001 moving blogs, but I am now officially like in my space and I'm starting to get adjusted to things, and I finally sat down and did this video. I know my videos are only about like a month old for my first moving vlog, but I have been in here for about 2 months now. It is new for like, you know, me posting the content, because I was recording that content for about a month before I actually started posting them, and then I was recording as I was posting. So I have like a month worth of content that's just ahead, that's just there. Even now I have like vlogs that I've already recorded way ahead of time. So you guys are gonna get those, and just know that these videos are like months old. Like, I am in these videos talking about Ramadan, and Ramadan is over. Like, it's about to be a month since Ramadan is over. Like, that's just really what it is. Let me know down below. I feel like I've been putting so much blush on my damn face. But let me know down below if what you guys want to see from my moving vlogs. Not so much moving vlogs, but what you guys want to see with my home decor vlogs. What do you want to see more of? I am going to have home reels and all of that. So make sure you guys follow me on IG. Once again, I ain't gonna tell y'all again, okay? I'm gonna have all of that good stuff going on my page. I'm just really creating content that I enjoy seeing. I want to enjoy making it and all of that. I don't want it to feel like work. Like, I never want this to feel like work. Like, this to me feels like therapy. Like, just talking about what's on my mind. Like, I feel like I trust you guys. I feel like I don't have like this crazy big platform where I could go viral or something like that. I end up in the shade room, so I can really just say what I want. Okay, period. Obviously, I have to be cautious because, you know, anything can happen, inshallah. But anything can happen, God willing. And you just don't want to say anything that you'll regret later. I'm going to put this down because I don't want people looking at my house now because now it's dark. So I got this like NYX, what is this thing called? This like NYX lip liner thing called in Mauve. So I wanted to try that, like, you know when people just put on like lip liners and then they just put like a clear gloss on top. So I wanted to do that. I'm gonna spray my face with the Morphe Continuous Spray. This is the jumbo size, okay, big body. I've been in here for some time. And I'm just enjoying it, and I'm trying to just make sure that I make the most out of it. And I really am focused on creating content because all I really wanted forever, if you guys been on my channel, you guys know that forever I've always said that I wanted to have you know, my own space. And if I have my own space, I wanted to have a content room. Like I wanted all of that. And I feel like I have that right now. So I really need to just maximize on it and not be a procrastinator like I usually am. So that's really what I'm focused on right now. And I'm just happy and excited for this new chapter of my life. And as far as my page, like I know you guys, like when I started YouTube, I started off just doing like these sit down videos, and I just wanted to just come on here to like let you guys know that like I won't be doing that all the time. Like right now, vlogs are just what's easiest for me to do, to create content and show you guys what's going on in my life. So yeah, so as far as like, I'm using Fenty Beauty Fussy. As far as like vlogs and stuff, like as a content on my page, vlogs is just what's easiest to do on my page. Like, so yeah, I just feel like vlogs is just what's easiest for me to do right now in my life. I just feel like when I do sit down videos like this, it's really just going to be because I don't have nothing else going on in my life. So that's what I'm gonna do. But I really just do vlogs because that's just what I can do at the moment, or I just feel like that's kind of what people gravitate towards. I am going to be doing more reels. I am going to be doing more hauls because I know that you guys truly really enjoy my hauls. So I just want you guys to just grow with me as I grow. I'm trying different things. I am loving different things. I love shopping. I love clothes. So y'all are definitely going to be seeing like a lot of like try on hauls because I have saved up enough money and I've finished doing all of the big moving things that I can do, so I can spend a little coin, okay, on my clothes, like, and on myself or whatever. So that's just what I'm going to be doing at the moment. So I just want you guys to just know that, like, if you guys try to figure out like if I'm just vlogging from now on or whatever, like I'm really just creating content, and whatever comes out of that is what comes out of that. And I just really hope that you guys just enjoy it, and we'll see if the people want to continue, if the people like what they like. Okay, that's it. That's all I can say is just trust the process. Okay, I'm gonna figure it out one day. Right now I'm still in the process of trying to figure it out and figure out what works for me. And yeah, I mean, I would love for you guys to help me too. Like if y'all like a certain type of content, y'all like to see certain things, and y'all want me to continue on doing that, then I would love for you guys to let me know that too. As far as my hair, let me tell you guys something. All right, I am over wigs. Like I even gonna hold y'all, like I am very much over wigs. For a while, I don't know if you guys have noticed, like on my page, like I have been wearing a wig, but I haven't been doing like frontals or anything like that because I just feel like they're a lot of work. I don't want to deal with it. I feel like I'm unable to like actually manage and take care of like my edges or my hair, and my hair is very, very sensitive and fragile. Like I can't do certain things that like a lot of people can do with their hair. My hair, once I damage my hair, it'll eventually start falling out, like because my roots are so thick and coily. When I wet it or when I wash it, it will break the straight ends off because they're too weak to hold onto the new growth. You know what I'm saying? So that is the thing. Like I can't really do what other people do to their hair. So I wish that I could like just be someone who could wear her hair out all the time and do all these styles. Like I really can't. I can't do that. And I gotta be honest with myself. Like it's either I wear my hair with its afro, because that's all I could really rock because nothing else works with my hair, or I just do braids all the time, which I don't really care to do all the time because I have to do it and it'd be a lot of work. Like it'd be a lot of work, but that's really just where I've been at. Like I haven't been doing wigs and stuff because it's just been too much. Like I don't really care for it. It'd be hot. And I just don't got time. You guys are gonna be seeing more and more like natural styles and stuff from me because I really like those, and I am tired of feeling like I can't put a sew-in in my head because I miss it. Like I miss it looking natural, feeling natural. Like I miss all of that. Like, so that's just what I'm gonna be doing, y'all. And that's just that. And I'll update y'all and let y'all know how it breaks my hair off, because I know it will. But I'm not gonna be doing these type of sew-ins like all the time. It's really just gonna be like on occasion. I'm really not. The main reason why I did this sew-in is because I am doing like micro links and stuff. I told you guys that I do micro links and tape-ins now. So I wanted to try out this hair because I'm looking for a vendor. So I wanted to try out this hair to see if it was like good hair, if it'll work for me, if it'll work with my texture, if it is it easy to take care of. Like that's basically what I was doing. So that's the reason why I had this in, but I won't really be doing like, I ain't gonna hold y'all, like I'm not gonna be doing sew-ins and stuff like too much because I just don't want to put so much heat to my hair. Like the amount of times that I had to put heat on my hair in just this month, I'm just like, nah, I can't keep doing this. So yeah, I wore it curly for a little while, maybe for like 4 days or so, and it was cute. It was a cute little vibe, but I can't do that either because it also does not match my curl pattern. I would need a totally different type of curl to match my curl pattern. This just ain't it. But yeah, that's part of the reason why. If you guys see me and you're like, oh, like, is this her hair? No, it ain't my hair, baby. It is a sew-in, okay? Hair is my first love. It's what I've been doing. It's what I've enjoyed doing for a very, very long time. It was my first hustle in high school and all of that was doing hair. So hair, it just comes naturally to me. Like doing hair just comes so naturally to me. So I enjoy doing it all the time. But yes, girl, I now do micro links. Okay, so if you're in the New York City area, Harlem or whatever, just, you know, shoot your girl a DM or whatever. And we can get you in my seat, you know, get some luxury services and all that. But yeah. What else? I don't feel like there's much else to like update you guys on because I feel like everything else you guys kind of already know, like in my vlogs and stuff. Yeah, that's really all I can say. I just, you know, finishing notes is just meet your friends where they're at. Like that's just what it is. Like meet your friends where they are at. Like stop having these crazy expectations of your friends or expecting them to still be the same person they were when you guys first met, because people change. Like even the person that you end up spending the rest of your life with, who you get married to, he won't be the same person that he was when you guys first got married. And part of marriage is growing with your person, is always choosing that person. When you love somebody, like love is not just a thing that just comes and it stays. Like you have to choose to love somebody all the time. If your friend is not fulfilling a need that you need to be fulfilled, but you have another friend that fulfills that need, let that friend fulfill that need that you need. Whether it's like, oh, you need somebody to talk to all the time or whatever, and your other friend, you meet them where they can meet you. Stop having this standard that's like, oh, you need to be here because I'm this way and you're not here, so you're not a good friend. You're gonna walk around and I have no friends because not everybody is you, and you just gonna have to take that. Let your content meet you where you're at. Let your people meet you where you're at. Let your family meet you where you're at. I feel like it's very important to also have a different different variety of friends, like friends that serve different purposes in your life, because you're not going to find that perfect person that knows how to do everything. And we talk about this all the time, even in relationships. So why can't we think about it even with our friendships? You're not going to find a perfect man that has everything. That's unrealistic. You'll be single forever. It's the same thing with friends. You're not going to find the perfect friend who is perfect in every single way. You're not. The title is, whenever you need something, they're there for you. You have one friend, you know, you can call if you are going through something and you need really good advice. You could call that friend. You have a friend that's like, if you got to go out for drinks because you're going through a hard time, or you just want to go out to eat and you just want to be in a different atmosphere, you have a friend that you can call because you know that she will drop anything and she'll be there. If you going through a financial time and you need to borrow a couple of coin, and you know that you could call on this friend because this friend will give it to you without any questions asked or whatever, and you know you guys can, like, you could call her back or whatever the case is. Or you have a friend that you could just vent to and it just be like, she won't give you no advice. She's just your listening ear, and you know that she's just your listening ear. She's not gonna give you no advice or anything like that. Like that, you have that friend for that. Or you have a friend that you will get advice from, but she gonna give you the raw, whether you like it or not. So, and then you have the other friend that's going to enable whatever the hell you're going through. Like, you just have different friends for different reasons, and you can depend on them for different things. And I feel like that's important. And your friends grow. Like, they may take on different positions. Like, one may be the one that could be there for you emotionally. The one that could be there for you emotionally may end up being the friend later on, like 3 years from now, that could be there for you physically. And the one that was there for you physically could now only be there for you emotionally. That doesn't mean that they don't care for you as a friend. That doesn't mean that you should stop being friends with them. That just means meet your friends where they're at. Like, I feel like people need to understand that they be trying to hold their friends to a certain standard and they don't even be good friends their damn self. I'm sorry, I just had to say it. Shoot me. Like, it is what it is. Like, hold people to the same standard that you hold yourself. Stop sitting here and having these unrealistic expectations of your friends. Stop treating your girlfriends or your boyfriend, your guy friends as people who cannot make any mistakes. And if they make a mistake, you'll cut them off in 2 seconds. But if it was a partner, you will give them 1,001 chances. Like, that's not fair. I don't feel like that's fair at all. Okay, meet your friends where they're at. Okay, and I'm gonna say that, and I'm gonna say it, and I'm gonna keep on saying it, and I don't care what anybody gotta say. And that's just that. Okay, per period. I'm taking the Paul Mitchell Smoothing Super Skinny Serum. This is how it looks. Just in case if y'all want to go get yourself. I'm just taking like one little pump. Really not a lot. Just so I could break these curls apart. I took a nap. I am rejuvenated. I am ready to take on the world. Okay. All right, you guys, so that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope that I did not ramble on too much and it was easy for you guys to keep up with what I was saying, because it's kind of hard, like, talking. Let me not even say it's hard talking to the camera. I just have a hard time getting my thoughts across. Like I keep telling y'all, like, I think I got ADHD. Like, I really do. Like, I really do think that I have a hard time concentrating when it comes to topics, or just sometimes I'll have conversations with my friends in real time and I will lose my train of thought while I'm talking to them. Like, I really need to like do some mental, like, brain exercises. I need to download those games where it's like exercising your brain, or play some freaking Sudoku or some shit like that. I don't know. I gotta do something. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope that you guys learned something. I hope you guys do take the challenge on redefining yourself. I want all of you guys to make your own personal avatar of the person that you want to be, whether it's a year from now, 6 months from now, and that does not have to be a long-term goal. Like, I want you to write it and then be like, Monday, I'm gonna start doing this thing. So if that person that you want to become is someone who goes to the gym, wakes up at 7 a.m., eats healthy, takes care of herself, or like does self-care routines every 2 weeks, I really want you to try to implement that into your lives now, because slowly you'll start to see that you're becoming that person already, and everything else will just kind of fall into place. Like, I am someone who is, religious, do believe in God, but whether you believe in manifestation, you believe in, spirituality or whatever, I feel like you have to meet your wishes halfway, your goals halfway. So if you're putting in the work, the universe, God, whatever will meet you the other way. Like, it will literally fall into your lap, because that's what you're attracting. You're already attracting what it is that you want. So I really want you guys to try to do that. Make sure to pick yourself, okay? Always pick yourself. You will never fail by picking yourself. And just protect your own energy. And like I said, you guys are going to be seeing a lot of content from me, different type of content. And I just hope that you guys, join this journey with me. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, don't forget that I'm going back into my schedule of posting videos every Sunday, Monday, and Wednesday. Okay, every Sunday, Monday, and Tuesday. So I want you guys to be mindful of those upload times, because I'll be having a new video. I will see you guys in the next video. Bye. That's that shit that drives me crazy. It like guns with the AK.